I just sold everything I had to buy this sailboat. And this is the story of me and my girlfriend Tanya sailing it back from northern Denmark to Copenhagen, where we live. And trust me, it doesn't always go as planned. Okay, you ready?
Tell me when to go to 180.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet, not yet.
I did.
Fuck.
I sort of just feel like, who do we think we are? It's such a huge investment. It's not just where all of our money has gone, but where it will continue to go. It is the 12th of November. It is the night before I get the train up to Aarhus. August is already up there. He's on the boat. It's mid-November, so it's freezing and it's dark. Sailing is not going to be luxurious or comfortable, but it's going to be such an adventure. We didn't manage to film that much on this first morning, but one thing I did manage to capture was my first reaction and first time seeing the boat.
This is so exciting. Speaking.
Wow, this is the new home.
Yeah.
Bedroom!
I only had about 5 minutes to look around because we were running on a super tight schedule. In Scandinavia, in late November, we only have about 6 hours of daylight, so we had to get going pretty quickly.
And as you can tell, the first day didn't bring much wind, so we had to test out the engine for a couple hours.
I need more layers. It's really cold. It's like 10 degrees outside, so whoop. I am gonna put on some more clothing. We've just made the decision to not go down into the first anchorage that we were looking at. The first harbour that we were looking at, but rather keep going straight across, which will make our journey tomorrow much quicker. But it just means we'll be sailing in the dark for longer tonight.
Apparently there is some sort of superstition in sailors' folklore that says that renaming a boat is really bad luck. We want to rename our boat, but we don't really have any idea what to call it, so we tried asking ChatGPT to help us.
Yes. Maybe can you try and incorporate some Danish and Australian words into one word?
How about roohiggy? Combining the Australian kangaroo with the Danish concept of higgy, meaning Vikingaroo.
That's ridiculous.
Roogaroo. Now that's got a fun ring to it. Roovaroo Voyager. Or about Good Day Skull. It's a fusion of the Aussie greeting with the Danish toast. Good Day Haven. Kanga Skull. Mixing. Oh, I'm getting some nods of approval. Reef Higgy. Croc Copenhagen. Outback Skull. Tasman Viking. Coral Higgy. Wombat Viking. How do those sound?
To be honest, I expected better.
I appreciate your honesty.
Come and see.
August and I have a little bit of an obsession with boats at the moment. So I'm making that on the boat. That's our lunch for the 2 days.
Beautiful. That's a lot in the boat. Okay. You ready?
So I'm gonna tell me when to go to 180.
Yeah, not yet.
So I'm going to the right, I'm going downwind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Not yet, not yet.
I didn't.
Fuck.
I didn't do anything. We're still on like.
Yeah, just go that way, that way, that way. Yeah.
My god, I've had to watch this clip like plus 20, 30 times editing this video, and every single time I watch it, my heart rate goes up and my stomach sinks and I get such secondhand stress. So I have virtually no sailing experience. I am very much a beginner, but I wanted to try and explain what's happening here, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but we are going downwind, which means the boat and the wind are coming from the same direction, and we're going to do a jibe tack, and so that means that we're gonna change the angle of the boat slightly. So I'm gonna tell me when to go to 180.
Yeah, not yet.
So August is asking me to hold a certain degree, like keep the boat on a certain angle, and when he says so, to slowly change the angle of the boat to 180 degrees. And you can do what's called a controlled jibe, which is where you do that really gently and the boom just like slowly moves over. It doesn't like crash. But I'm standing at the helm. There are a bunch of little screens below me and they all mean different things. And I was looking at the wrong screen, so I start turning the wheel and then we crash jibe.
Not yet, not yet.
Ugh. That is very bad for the boat, and this was the first time us sailing the boat, so August was not happy with me. But, you know, nothing tests a relationship like buying a sailboat, so...
Fuck. Yeah.
2 hours later.
Here comes Copenhagen.
So join us in our next video where we settle into living on a boat in the middle of winter.
2 degrees right now.
We start to go through what feels like an almost endless list of boat jobs,
How dangerous it is to be in environments with a lot of mold.
and we compare the cost differences between living on a boat versus living in an apartment in Copenhagen.